Detective Norman, can I join you? Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up.
It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind either. But this is a bit of a strange deal. Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks. I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, Detective? I've got a wife and daughter. I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You should have thought about them kids before, 'cause I...
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
You could say that. I've worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story. And all the deals I've worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
Hey, Tommy.
Thomas Angelo.
Detective Norman.
You alone?
No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee. Thanks. Dip your beak.
No, thanks.
Suit yourself. So, you said on the phone you might have a proposition for me.
That's right.
Well, if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any, associates.
Good. Because I'm on the nut. Can't even pay for the coffee. But I got plenty to trade.
Let's hear it.
How long you been in town?
3 years. Caught my teeth in Empire Bay.
Well, they handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate.
That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you?
Tough break. Case must be getting pretty cold by now.
Or you got something might warm it up?
Yeah, I might have something.
And what's my end of the deal? You want money? Some sort of immunity?
None of that. I got people I need to protect.
Families. Always the Achilles heel, ain't it? So who you got? A sick ma or a wife and a litter of kids?
Wife and daughter.
And no one else to watch your back, I'm guessing.
Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pity that. Pa always said a man needs friends if he's going to survive in this world.
Yeah. Well, in my world, it's the other way around.
No surprise there. Look, I can't promise anything for your family, not until I hear what you're trading. So, are you talking? Or are you just killing time before they come for you?
You think I'm on the run?
Oh, I know it, Tommy. Jesus, look at you. Surely gassed. You haven't slept for days. And your neck's got to be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing. No, the way I figure it is you got someone powerful mean on your tail and they ain't giving up until you end up in the river. And you walk out that door without me, we both know you're not making it 5 steps. But, yeah, you stick around, you tell me your story, and maybe you got a shot at living long enough to walk that girl of yours down the aisle. Either way, looks like I'm buying you a cup of coffee.
Christ, I don't know how everything got so balled up.
No one ever sees the haired pen until it's too late. But you didn't get handed a heater in the nursery, did you?
No. I was a cab driver back in 30.
I used to be a taxi driver.
I mostly
Even though I
drove
wasn't
nights,
making
'cause the
much
money
and I
was
worked
better.
from dawn to dusk, I was glad to be
It was at
working.
the end of one of those shifts when I first met Polly and Sam.
It was a bad time and some other people were worse off than me.
Son of a bitch!
It was that very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place.
Get up, Polly! There's a taxi here! We'll be okay! Move it! Come on! Fast!
One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
Sam! They got me! Damn it!
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
It was clear to me that these guys had to get out of there fast, so I thought it was best to cooperate, rather than ending up with a hole in my head.
Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere! Fast! I hope you're damn fast! Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of hell. It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. You gotta shake these clowns behind them.
pointed at you!
If you don't do it, then we're done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid.
I don't want any trouble. Well, you got trouble. We're finished!
Place!
How the hell they knew we'd be there? Doesn't matter now.
I'll shoot you to pieces.
How many
By this side.
One for you. Shoot him, Sam. There will be more.
Take this. It's going slower than a trolley car.
Try like my grandmother.
I'm driving the best I can.
You don't get to ask questions. We need to get over the river.
Move it if you want to
Take
save
the
your own
Julian
ass.
Bridge.
Move it if you want to save your own ass.
My taxi!
Step on it. They're still on our
Leg will
tail.
be up there.
Die! Kill him, Sam!
I don't know. Might be okay.
Step on it or we're done for.
Hey, I see you listening, Cabby. You don't get to listen either.
I'll shoot you to
All I'm doing
pieces.
is taking you guys where you want to go.
Die!
So do that.
Can't you go any faster? Faster.
Move it!
Okay, we're at the river. Where am I taking you once we're over the bridge? I'm getting tired of the questions.
Great. We made it.
Good work, brother. Now take us to Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way.
Ah, shit! I know some shortcuts that'll slow him down. I don't care how you do it. Just shake him off. That was your shortcut? I lost him, didn't I?
Not all of them.
These guys really don't like you, do they? Sometimes business partners fall out. It happens.
seeing the sun come up. I ain't heard a thing, fellas.
You left them in the dirt. We ain't clear yet. Keep driving. Poor bastards digging the road for the works program aren't gonna thank us for this.
3 crates down. How many motors were at the exchange?
4, 5 maybe. You know with him he's called for more.
Sure feels like it.
Next time we take more muscle. We should have expected trouble. When the boss hears about this, there'll be hell to pay.
Taking a bit long, ain't it?
They must have said we're not gonna last long unless we're back on our own turf. Let's get back to the neighborhood. West Harbor Bridge, cabby, fast! The bridge is up, ain't it?
Yeah, we can make it.
What the hell are we doing?
Just sit tight and pray.
Never done that before. Me neither. Okay, so Little Italy. Now, your night's not over. I didn't see this coming. You think he squealed? I think you zip it tight. We talk it through back at the bar. Okay, we're close.
Where do you think you're going?
Over in front of that bar.
Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sam will get you a little something from Mr. Salieri. Thanks for your help.
Wait here.
What for?
You want a little something from the Don or not?
compensation for your services, any damage to your car. This makes us square.
I'm sure it's more than enough.
Good. Don Salieri wants you to know that he's very grateful. So if you ever need anything, some honest work,
Mr. Salieri would like to
ask.
thank you as well as myself
Don
and
doesn't
Paul.
forget his friends.
It's compensation
Okay,
for the
thanks.
damage to your car and your services. It should be enough.
Yes, of course.
One more thing.
Thanks. Give my
matter
regards
stays
to
between
Mr.
us.
Salieri.
Mr.
Anyone asks where
Salieri
got that
wants you to
money,
know that he is
you
very
won at
grateful to
poker.
you. If you ever need anything, you can come back and ask
Scratches
for
on
help.
your car.
Because Mr. Salieri doesn't forget about friends who have
Swerved.
helped him out.
Keep
If
from
you're
getting a little
interested,
late.
maybe we could find
Got
a
it?
job for you here. And it would
course.
pay well. We always have positions for guys as good as you.
See you around,
Okay,
kid.
okay. I'll think about it. Thanks, really thanks. I'd better go to fix the car and so on.
All right, I understand. Just think about it. And I hope it's clear that this matter is only between ourselves.
When I opened the envelope,
Take care,
I
kid.
could have had a heart attack. Enough to fix the cap. Nearly enough to buy a new one. I thought about what Sam said about work.
When I opened the
I wasn't
envelope, I almost had a
interested.
heart attack.
The money
It was more than it
concerned.
would cost to do the repairs.
I didn't
But I
want
didn't
to
for
get
a
in
minute
with
think about their
criminals.
offer. I
Better
didn't
to
want to
be
join
poor
some
and
criminals,
alive than
even
rich
if they
and
had all
dead.
the money in the world. It's better to
So,
be poor and
right
alive
there,
than rich
back
and
then,
dead, right?
I
I was
was
going to get
out.
my cab repaired and try to forget it all as soon as possible. As my mother always said, you can never predict what God has in store for you.